Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, so get this right. We are diving deep, deep, deep into the internet's obsession with The White Lotus Season 3. You guys, our listeners, I mean, you've sent in a ton of search terms, and whoa, it's clear you're all just like dying to know like anything about where this whole crazy show is going next, right?
Yeah.
And, well, you know, I mean, I need to break it to you, but like, we don't have a crystal ball or anything, but we can totally like analyze these searches and see what they tell us.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, about like what's got everyone so hyped.
What's wild is like these searches are, they're not just, you know, tell me what's happening in season 3. It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's like they're giving us clues about what parts of the show really stuck with people. It's like the collective, I don't know, like subconscious of the fandom or something.
Okay, I am loving this already. And speaking of things that are like totally stuck in our heads like forever, those cast searches.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, duh, Jennifer Coolidge right at the top. Makes total sense. Like Tanya.
Oh, yeah.
Iconic. But hold on. We're also seeing a ton of searches for, like Harper, Ethan, even Cameron, Daphne, like even Quinn from season 1.
Right. And I think like if you take a step back and you really think about it, it's not just that these are, you know, amazing actors.
Right.
It's that the characters they played like really got under our skin. And think about it, right? The ones who were like morally kind of gray.
Yeah.
The ones who made us like cringe and laugh at the same time.
Yes.
Maybe that's why people are so hooked, you know? Like they need to know what happens to these characters, even if, you know, those characters weren't exactly like lovable.
Like we love to hate them or hate to love them. But either way, we need to know what happens next.
Absolutely.
And speaking of what happens next, like, oh my gosh, the internet wants to know when and where season 3 is going to, you know, drop, release date, premiere, when does it come out? Like all those searches are going crazy. But what I found super interesting was, you won't believe this, all the searches for 4 seasons Koh Samui.
Yeah, I mean the Thailand theory, right?
I know.
That place, that resort, like luxury resort in Thailand, it was all over the search data.
Oh yeah.
Makes you think, right? Like, is Mike White, is he going for like a whole East meets West theme this time?
Oh, wow.
You've got this like ultra exclusive resort, you know, probably full of like rich Westerners, right? And then boom, the whole backdrop of Thai culture, like right there.
Right.
The potential for like social commentary, oh man, it's huge.
Oh my gosh. I'm already picturing it. All the like awkward encounters and the cultural misunderstandings and the clash of values. Oh
Yeah.
It's going to be like pure White Lotus gold. And speaking of gold, Mike White himself, like he's another huge search term. And I kind of think people are realizing like he's not just, you know, just a writer and director. He's more like, I don't know, like he's a cultural anthropologist or something. Like he's dissecting us.
Oh, yeah.
All our little behaviors. And he does it in these like super uncomfortable, but also weirdly relatable ways.
He really does. It's like,
That's amazing.
He's got this knack, right, for like taking all these anxieties we have as a society, whether it's about, I don't know, like money and class, relationships, or just like the whole crazy struggle of trying to be happy. Even when you're at a 5-star resort, he just gets it.
Yes. He gets it. Which actually, that brings us to one search term that was like really interesting. I don't know if you noticed this one, but lorazepam.
Oh, yeah, that one definitely stood out.
Right. So, okay, quick little explainer for anyone who's like, what is that? It's a medication for like anxiety.
Right.
And like, I got to wonder, right, are people searching for this because they're like genuinely relating to all the characters' anxieties?
Yeah.
Or like, is it more of a, I don't know, fascination with this like darker, more messed up side of like wealth and privilege? You know what I mean?
That's a really good question. And honestly, I think like it could be both, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like part of what makes Mike White so brilliant is that he creates these situations that are like totally hilarious, but also kind of disturbing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He wants at those like universal anxieties we all have, no matter who we are or like how much money we have.
So true. So, okay, wrap up time. We've got an audience that's obsessed with like super complex characters, gorgeous locations, and a creator who is basically like a master of like social commentary. It's not hard to see why everyone's freaking out about season 3. But here's what I want to know. Like, as we're finishing up this deep dive, what really stood out to you from all these searches, and what are you like hoping to see in season 3? Tell us, because we're dying to know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for today's deep dive, folks.
See you next time.
Catch you later.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? If you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. Choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.